Welcome to the latest release of CET.SteelConnDesign, version 1.5. This update primarily focuses on automated 2D drawings for FreeCAD and minor changes for Tekla. This tutorial will guide you through the updates for FreeCAD. For instructions on how to download, install, and set up FreeCAD and our software, please visit our channel. If you have any queries, feel free to email us at civiliangrtools@gmail.com. This tutorial assumes that you have already installed the latest version 1.5. Let's begin by launching FreeCAD. Once it's loaded, select the CET.SteelConnDesign workbench to start our system. Upon loading, you'll notice that the version number has been updated to 1.5, and there are some UI changes in the Projects tab, including Member Management and FreeCAD settings. In response to user feedback, we've redesigned the Member Management input fields to allow users to enter member name, types, coordinates, and rotations. Member grade and size can be modified in Connection Design. Let's create a column named C1 using the default value. Next, we'll create a second column named C2. In version 1.5, clicking on a member will display its information in the Member Management. Members can also be modified. For instance, we can rotate C2 by 90 degrees. Now, let's create a beam named B1. Next, we have the option to establish a connection between beam B1 and column C1 flange, as well as a connection between B1 and column C2 web. Note that B1 is framing the C2 web, so we need to select the correct connection setup type. Once connections are defined, let's move to the Connection Design tab. Select the B1_C1 connection. After designing, the single plate connection will be displayed. You'll also notice a new button, Create Drawings, in Current tab. Before we explore the new drawing functionalities, we need to modify the TekDraw settings. To do this, select the TekDraw workbench and open FreeCAD Preferences. Click TekDraw, select the Scale tab and change Vertex Scale to 3.0 and Welding Symbol Scale to 1.0. In the Dimension tab, change Arrow Size to 2.5 mm. Then save the changes. Now, let's adjust the Connection Design parameters and design a moment end plate connection between B1 and C1. We can change the beam size to W21 by 55. Set the moment load to 1000 kipinch. And change the column size to W14 by 109. In the Web Connection Design part, select the connection type as end plate and design an 8 bolts stiffened connection. After designing, the 3D moment end plate will be displayed. The bolt size can also be changed to 0.75 inch. After the design is complete, we come to the most exciting part of this tutorial, creating automated 2D drawings for the connection. When we click the Create Drawing button, our system will take some time to create complex drawings. After that, you can save the drawings. For instance, we can create a folder named CET Models in our home directory and a Connections directory within it. For the newly designed connection, we can create a subfolder named B1_C1 and save the drawings there. To view or edit the drawings, it's recommended to open another FreeCAD instance and open the V1.5 file we just created. After loading the file, you'll notice that our system has automatically created 3 drawing pages: the main drawing, the moment end plate drawing, and the beam flange plate drawing. These drawings come with dimensions and annotations, saving you a lot of time. In the front drawings, you'll see 2 views, front view and the right view. Both views display the beam, column, moment end plate, and beam flange stiffener. We've also created dimensions and annotations for you. With the power of the FreeCAD Tekla workbench, you can change the position of annotations, modify the dimensions, or add new dimensions. In the moment end plate drawing, you can conveniently make changes, such as moving the whole diameter annotation to your preferred location and save these changes. Let's return to our system and adjust drawing settings. In the Project tab, you can change the drawing template to A3 landscape and adjust the corresponding drawing size. Then, change the drawing scale to 1 to 10, line width to 0.35 mm, and dimension line width to 0.2 mm. Please note that the width is in millimeters, not inches. Now, let's design the connection again and create 2D drawings. Since we've modified our design, we can overwrite the old drawing file. We'll use the second FreeCAD instance to open the drawing file. You will notice that the drawing page size has been adjusted to A3, and the line width has been modified based on the user's input. Again, we observe 3 auto-generated drawing pages, and we have the flexibility to move the views around. Now, let's add something new. Please select the V1.C1 3D model window. This 3D model is used to create 2D drawings. Activate the Tekla workbench, select all 3D objects, and click Insert View in the toolbar. The ISO view of the 3D model will be added to the main drawing. Now, let's move some views between drawings. First, select the front view of the moment end plate, and click on Move View from the Tekla drop-down menu. After the movement, the front view, right view, ISO view, and moment end plate front view are now displayed on a single page. We can also export the current drawing page to PDF format and save it to the V1.C1 folder. When reviewing the generated PDF file, all views, dimensions, and annotations look well presented. Let's save the changes for V1.C1 drawings and design V1.C2 connections. This single plate connection is connecting beam B1 to column C2 web. Now, let's design this connection and create drawings. This time, we'll create a new folder, V1_C2, to store the drawing file. Again, we'll use a second FreeCAD instance to open the drawings. Similar to the moment end plate example, we have two pages generated, the main drawing and the single plate drawing. In the front view of the main drawing, we'll see the beam, the column, and the single plate. Users can adjust the dimensions and annotations as before. There's also an opening in the column flange, which helps users review the single plate details precisely. In the single plate drawing page, users can make changes as they wish. Of course, any changes can be saved. The final update in version 1.5 is the 2D drawing in the design report. Let's switch to the V1_C1 connection and make some changes to the drawing settings. After designing it, we can create the report. Now, the front view drawing and right view drawing are added to the report. Please note, this report drawing is only available under FreeCAD, because we use the FreeCAD API to create 2D drawings. The standard mode or running under Tekla will not have 2D drawings in the report. Let's print the report to PDF format and save it for future use. We can save the report to the V1_C1 folder. Then, we'll select the V1_C2 connection, design it, and create the report. We'll notice the 2D drawing of the front view is in the report and save this report as a PDF format in the V1_C2 folder for later use. After these operations, in each subfolder of connections, we have drawing files and report files organized by folders with connection names. That concludes today's presentation. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.